Hi, I'm Beverly McKay, a student of the UWI Open Campus, and I'm doing a multimedia presentation on youth unemployment among unskilled youths in the Cayman Islands. Our organization is called Rescue Our Youth Foundation, ROY, Roy Foundation, and representing an advocacy strategy. The purpose of this organization is to lobby for the promotion of programs to be implemented to train and develop young people with employability skills and to eradicate the issue of youth unemployment. The importance of an advocacy strategy. You see, advocacy is defined as any action that speaks in favor of, recommends, argues for a cause, supports or defends, or pleads on behalf of others. Alliance of Justice 2014 cited. An advocacy strategy, therefore, is a process of believing in a cause, supporting that cause, and then taking the necessary action to get others to support you, and that is our objective. Advocacy is a useful approach to tackle the issue of youth unemployment due to lack of skills in the Cayman Islands. This advocacy campaign that we'll be embarking upon will be used to target government officials, policymakers, politicians, as well as private and public sector stakeholders of youth and the general public at large and young people. The purpose of the strategy is to create awareness for this target audience and young people to realize the importance of making policies and implementing programs that will increase youth employment opportunities as well as participation. It's also to create awareness for the Cayman Islands government and other stakeholders of the impact of youth unemployment due to lack of skills and how they can ensure the sustainability of the future. The strategy is further expected to sensitize local authorities and other stakeholders on the importance of considering youth key to the success of any development initiative. This advocacy strategy will lobby for the promotion of programs to be implemented to train and develop young people with the skills needed to become employable and eradicate the use of unemployment. The issue of unemployment. The problem exists in the Cayman Islands for some time now. According to the Labor Force Survey 2017, youth unemployment rate remains the highest compared to other subgroups of the unemployed. A major contributing factor to young Caymanians remaining unemployed or underemployed is structural unemployment. The new entrants into the labor force, including high school and college graduates, are perceived by employers to lack core employability skills such as literacy, numeracy, communication skills, learning ability, problem solving, analytical skills, and team working skills for entry-level positions or other requisite skills effectively perform key or specialized roles within industry sectors. So the view is supported by the Employers Survey, Appendix C 1.2, identifying the basic skills, technical skills, and soft skills weaknesses in the labor force. Youth unemployment among unskilled high school leavers has become an alarming concern in the Cayman Islands. Some of these young youths have been expelled from high school without a skill as a result of challenging behaviors, or some of them were phased out to an alternative education program, which is a holding place and does not offer skill development, or minimally they do. The lack of employability skills has posed many challenges, with young people finding a job or maintaining one. Young people are recognized as an important part of the Caymanan society. But to this end, both private and public sector organizations as well as institutions has focused efforts upon youths to empower them. But sadly, there still remain the issue of youth unemployment, and it is becoming alarming. What are the causes of youth unemployment here in the Cayman Islands? There are a number of causes, and they include lack of skills and vocational training. Young people without any skills are much likely to be unemployed. However, the nature of the labor market is that many young people lack the necessary skills and training to impress the employers. Job selectivity is another problem. It is common among school leavers whose expectations and aspirations are to gain modern sector employment in spite of the limited skills in the sector. And these large proportions of young persons with secondary school education is a reflection of job selectivity on their part because of their high expectations of what they should get. Cultural social factors. Youth unemployment is often highest among deprived areas where the pessimism over job prospects. Youth unemployment is often high among people who have history of broken families, drug abuse, or criminal record. Another factor is low levels of education and qualifications. Local research has shown that the majority of high school graduates in the Cayman Islands do not meet the enhanced basic skills standard, which include enhanced literacy, effective communication, problem solving, and working in teams. Increasingly level positions in the workplace require higher levels of education. What will this do to the future of the Cayman Islands? The future consequences are, if the problem of youth unemployment is not addressed, the Cayman Islands would have many consequences to face. Economic consequences. Failing to address the issue today will result in lost earnings, greater costs, and slower economic growth tomorrow. Crime and violence is also a major economic consequence of youth unemployment. Brain drain, which is referred to as human capital flight, is another consequence of youth unemployment. Brain drain in the Cayman Islands occurs when young people who leave the island to study abroad, whether they get a scholarship from government or private sector to go and acquire a skill, they do not return to the islands due to unemployment, or maybe they stay for higher wages or for better employment opportunities. Missed opportunities to develop skills is another future consequence, because research showed that workers who are employed as young adults earn lower wages for many years following their period of unemployment. In other words, the longer you take to get a job is the less you are up to earn. So due to foregone work experience and missed opportunities to develop skills. The economic consequence of these lost wages to individuals and to the broader economy are serious. These young people will increasingly be forced to delay moving out of their parents' house and struggle to make payments for student loan, etc., and fail to save adequately for retirement. So that is a missed opportunity to develop skills here among young people. So this advocacy strategy is going to use an online strategic plan to lobby for this cause. And the advocacy strategy is developed to target the Cayman Islands, government departments of Ministry of Education and Training, the Department of Labor, the Youth Services Unit, Children and Youth Services Foundation. The government has a major responsibility for managing the economy of the country. Therefore, they are appointed by citizens to effectively manage the economy to bring about growth and development. And this includes high levels of employment. The message that we're trying to get out. Considering the alarming rate of unemployment through the Caribbean, governments must work together to address the issue. Government should create a culture of youth entrepreneurship through various means such as providing loans, encourage entrepreneurship partnerships, small business owners, provide project writing and training. The Cayman Islands government requires greater collaboration between the public and private sector to create employment opportunities for young people struggling to find adequate employment, and to increase labor force participation and skill development through vocational and academic training for young people. This message intends to create awareness for the Cayman Islands government and the other stakeholders so that they will become aware of the impacts of youth employment due to lack of skills in the Cayman Islands and how they can help to ensure a sustainable future. The methodology that we'll be using for 6 months, we're going to have this online public awareness campaign using a variety of ICT tools to communicate the message. We'll be using Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. These social network sites will allow my organization to upload photos and videos with the messages. And because Facebook attracts a lot of users, all ages, and it's an ideal tool to reach the target audience. Twitter is also another social network that is very popular, and the social network is a great tool to quickly broadcast information and disperse the advocacy message. Instagram too is a social networking app that is made for sharing videos and photos. This advocacy plan will use the images to increase raising awareness of youth and employment on the Cayman Islands on Twitter. The advocacy activities will also be communicated on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and be promoted to its large fan base. In addition to that, we'll also be using YouTube, WhatsApp, radio, and electronic mails. YouTube is a social network coupled with video sharing, right? And this audience, the audience out there, our users, are actively streaming 24 hours. So for this reason, videos will be uploaded and shared throughout the campaign period. WhatsApp, it's free, simple, easy to use, reliable messaging and calling in. It's available on phones all over the world. We can use it to communicate by sending text messages, events, images, audios, video clips in real time, and WhatsApp provides group chat too and location sharing. So as advocates, we can raise awareness for the cause by changing their status, displaying pictures, and gaining support of the target audience. Radio, which is a traditional ICT, has always been the backbone of raising money and awareness for good causes for years. So this information will be distributed by ICT tools, radio, local news, television, and the local newspaper, and in the airwaves. Because young people and other professionals will be provided with the opportunity also to call in on talk shows and radio programs to express their views and concerns on the subject matter. Email, a very great tool. Email on our website, which will be created. We can send email messages. You can get information on the website. And email provides flexibility for communication, which allows senders and receivers to communicate based on their convenience. Recommendations, which is quite simple. The government should implement programs that will help to equip the unemployed. Implement education and skills training and vocational programs. The government should use unemployment as an opportunity to equip Caymanians with a job or at risk of losing their jobs. And in conclusion, I must say that the economic consequences of high youth employment are enduring, and failing to employ young people today will result in lost earnings, greater costs, slow economical growth. And when young people are unemployed, it is essential that government implement programs as a safety net to sustain the unemployed and allow them time to find jobs. Education and skills training will provide the best way to address the unemployment issues facing the country. Unemployment should be seen as an opportunity to equip Caymanians without a job or at risk of losing their jobs. Young Caymanians are recognized as a part of the Caymanian society. Both private and public sector organizations as well as institutions should focus their efforts upon youth to empower them. Hopefully, the implementation of this advocacy strategy will produce a significant change to youth unemployment in the Cayman Islands. Thank you for listening. This is Beverly McKay Broadcasting on behalf of the Roy Foundation, Rescue Our Youth.